Hello guys, welcome back. Oh. Hello guys, welcome back to another figure review of mine. Now we're gonna take a look at the Star Platinum from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And this figure is so awesome. I've been waiting for this figure for such a long time, and I finally got it. I'm actually very excited, but I'm taking it a little bit easy because I was watching my older reviews and I was getting a little bit annoyed by my self because I was too loud and everything. I do like it when figure reviews are a little bit more relaxed, you know. Just to watch figure reviews of reviews who are just really relaxed is more awesome than somebody who is, you know, too loud and everything. But anyway, let's not talk about me and my reviews. Let's talk about this figure. This figure is really rare in Holland and in Europe, basically all over the world. This figure is only mostly only available he's only available as far as I know in Japan, in Ami if you have luck, or else you need to look for this figure at the secondary market like eBay, and then it's really annoying because you need to wait for it for a very long time before it finally comes to you. The shipping time just takes very long, and shipping prices and everything. But I have paid a lot of money for this figure because the owner of this figure didn't want to sell it, but I made him offer her an offer she couldn't refuse. This pre-owner was a girl, and I made her an offer she couldn't refuse. I paid a lot of money for this figure, just to say the least. And anyway, this is Star Platinum, the stand of Jotaro Kujo. This is my most anticipated figure I have had in my whole figure collection. I've watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as in full, and this figure is really, really amazing. The character itself. Star Platinum is really strong, explosively strong. Man, if you don't know who Star Platinum is, click the link in my bio to watch the Aura complication where you see him destroying and annihilate multiple enemies and objects. He can punch through diamond. You know, he is very strong. In last fight between Jotaro Kujo and Dio, it fights almost a little bit like Dragon Ball Z, almost, you could say. And also they can stop the time for like, shit, for like 10 seconds or something like that. But anyway, the sculpting is great on this figure, but I must say I would have preferred it to be a little bit more bulkier and muscular because he is very big. I can show you something like this to get an idea how big he should be. If you look at it, the backdrop, that is Star Platinum. He's just menacing. Look at the buffed look of him. So, you know, but this is not the Star Platinum from the part 3. This is Star Platinum from part 5. This is Star Platinum from Diamond is Unbreakable, not from the Stardust Crusaders. And this Jotaro is from the Stardust Crusaders. It's a little bit comparable with Dragon Ball Z and GT, if you can say. So this is from Z and this is from GT, if you compare it to Dragon Ball Z. So anyway, this figure is really good. I like the articulation on this, but we're gonna take a look at the articulation a bit. Let's first take a look at the accessories. It comes with a bunch. It doesn't come with a lot, but it comes with a bunch of interchangeable hands, 2 open gripping hands, with the nice dots on it, and nice shading and sculpt on it. He comes with a gripping hand for a piece of wood, which is a plot significant from the anime, which he makes a fire for a heat-seeking opponent, so he can distract that opponent, which is the stand of Kira. Anyway, he comes with this, and also a stylish open hand. He comes with 2 pointing hands with the separated dots, and this pointing hand has the dots close together. And he also comes with interchangeable aura face. In other words, an attacking face. And this face suits him very well. I like the sculpting detail on it. I mean the paint on it, on the hair, look at it, it's a little bit pliable. I just like the glossy and the I just like the dry brushing and everything here on this. It's just a great head sculpt overall. I do like how this looks. You know, I'm satisfied with the look of this, but not satisfied how my camera works. Anyway, when you take a look at the I'll take a look at the packaging in a bit. First, let's take a look at the articulation. Here you have an instruction sheet of the articulation, so we can immediately look what the articulation is. So his head is on a ball joint, and his neck is on a ball peg. His upper torso is on a ball peg. His here he can rotate at his midsection, but he also has a bicep swivel there. He has a ab crunch on the lower waist, but I'm gonna take a look at the figure in a bit. He has a bicep swivel, and he also can swivel at the elbow at two parts here. He has a ball pack at his wrist, and yeah, let's just take a look at the figure. Sorry. It also comes with this stand, which is a very nice stand with hinges here and hinge there and hinge there, and very nice. It's just a great stand. I'm glad they included that. So yeah, some parts of this figure, some joints are very tight. You need to break it loose in the beginning. And I must say, when it comes to quality, you must watch out for these figures. They're not really toys like Marvel Legends. You can break them if you are not careful. That's something I really do have the feeling that could happen. This is on a ball pack. Your shoulders. Oh, this is on the right, or this is on the great side. Sorry. He has a butterfly joint, which is on 3 clicks. You know, we have taken a look at the articulation. His hips are on ball joints, can kick forward and everything. I'm very scared to move this figure because I was waiting for this figure so long. But yeah, he's just overall a great looking figure. I would definitely recommend this if you are an anime lover, figure collector, and if you're not even JoJo's fan, because this guy is just menacing. If you look Oral Complication, it's enough to buy it in my opinion, but you need to look for it because it isn't in stores that easy. And I like to have figures that are more rare and not very common, you know. And this is the packaging. It's just like the Jotaro packaging. Very nice packaging. It's so nice, man. Smooth with the Harley Quinn pattern on it here, and you have here the back of the box with some poses of the figure, and here the figure on this side, and the golden letters of Star Platinum and JoJo here on the front. Very nice packaging. Very collectible friendly and everything. So yeah, he is a 6-inch scale figure, but what I was saying, he could be a little bit bigger in size and muscles and everything, but I do like it. When you have him next to a stand user Jotaro, I do think it is kind of good. He could have been maybe a little bit bigger, Star Platinum, but it is good enough, you know, for me. Because Jotaro is big himself. If you compare it next to the SH Figure Arts figures, this will work pretty good as well. But of course, the proportions are much different, but they are in scale with each other, so you can make it work anyway. And if you compare it to the DC icons, this works perfectly. You can see these guys go in scale with each other very good. And I just like this figure, man. Look at him. I'm gonna demonstrate the power of him. If he fights Doomsday, I definitely think he could be able to beat him. When he stops time and goes berserk on his face, I mean, like, he can break Diamond. I mean, what the fuck? He can break his face then, supposed to be also. What up? And what I was saying, these sound effects are so sick of this anime. Look at it, it just looks like a Spartan warrior or something. I don't know what, but fuck, man, this figure. The longer I look to him, how cooler it is, and also the poses you can get him into, like this, like that, a little bit like that, and the articulation is just great, man. I definitely will recommend this figure. See you guys later. Take care.